Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know what your vision of a fighter, a military man is, but I will tell you what mine is. And I'm pretty sure that will match your description. Preferably a military person will be a man, but could be a woman too. And the first requirement is courage, because you're gonna face death, right? Possibly, annihilation, elimination. So you have to be courageous. What is courage? It's one of the ancient Greek values, right? Virtues, and was moderation, temperance, courage, intelligence, knowledge, wisdom. But the first one is courage, because without courage you can't move. If I don't have the courage and I'm a scaredy cat, I'm afraid to, I'll get out of this room, or get my car and go somewhere, or go to work, or go to shopping or something. I'm afraid I will not move. I'm afraid to read, because I might be afraid to find things that would be, that create discomfort. So courage is what moves us, that what allows us, a precondition to stay alive, the courage. Now when you're involved in war, or you are possibly potentially going to war, you have to have courage. That's the first one. Second, you have to be healthy, you have to be able, you have to be strong, because you have to endure the elements, the hunger, the cold, hot. You have to be strong psychologically. Then you have to have to be disciplined to follow orders, to accomplish the orders. You have to have self-confidence. You have to have self-respect. So you have to have so many things, but everything I think comes with courage. Now, this is like in the priesthood. For instance, if you see a priest, a low priest, and you see a higher one that should be a little bit closer to divinity by its self-accomplishment. So the same is like wine. The older it gets, some wines get better, some don't. Depends what kind of fruit you use, what kind of grape. Now here, when you see a superior in the military, right, a higher rank, you will admire the person, and you will not only salute the rank, oh, that's the rank, but supposedly that person who attained that rank should have some qualities, more than a regular Indian, regular fighter, because that person supposedly has been through direct experience, so he had time, to test his qualities. And especially if they were exposed to war, they can give you direct experience, knowledge, and information. Now, this is my view on a military, of a fighter, of a regular military person. Now, here we have an article where we have I think the chief of staff is the secretary, defense secretary. The U.S. Defense Secretary Austin, and Lloyd Austin, yes, this gentleman right here, this guy, all right, he is the defense guy, secretary, big shot. I expect that this guy is better than the private Joe that just got enlisted, or just went, and did his 2 months of basic training. Okay, I expect that. That's why he's over there. Otherwise, why is he over there? Oh, just because he's, you know what I mean? So I expect. Now, this person should be very courageous. Very courageous. That's why we admire. We have to follow. I follow a leader if I believe in that leader. If the leader tells me, go ahead and fight over there, and you find out that their leader, when he was like you, he ran away from war, you say, why don't you go, buddy? You tell me, and when you were in my position, you ran like a little jackal. So, let's go with this guy. Defense Secretary Austin, positive for COVID for second time. I feel sorry for him. I hope he's going to get over this as soon as possible with no repercussions. And let's read the article. So it starts like this. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said Monday he has tested positive for COVID-19 and is experiencing mild symptoms and will be quarantined at home. It's the second time he's gotten the coronavirus. All right, let me see. He's 69. He is fully vaccinated, and he's not beyond 75 or something, where is the highest risk. But nevertheless, he's 69. So that means about 2 years ago, he was like 67, right? He's fully vaccinated. Now, I would like to show you what this great leader of ours, here, I feel so confident. I'm going to take this as one of my friends suggested in one of the comments. Hey, why don't you use a iPad if you want to show us pictures? Yeah, I think you're right. Thank you very much. Duh. So here is Lloyd Austin. All right, he's coming towards you, and look at his face. What can you see? No, that's not Darth Vader. I guarantee you this is Lloyd Austin. All right, he's got a mask over his mouth, and he's got that plastic thing over his face. All right, I got another picture here with Mr. Austin, and let me see the other one. The other one is even better because he's showing he's gonna meet some other guys, and he's fist bumping other people that have the same thing on their face. You see? You see that guy over there? That big guy is Austin Powell. And the other guys are the same and older. All right? Now, this is the courageous guy who is so, I think maybe he's a germaphobe. How did you go to war? How did you pass all those tests? How did you stay in the trenches for, I don't know, 12 hours? If you were like so scared that the coronavirus will kill you. Are you so afraid of coronavirus? And is vaccinated. Maybe he is afraid. Obviously he is. But for me, I think you know exactly what I think about this person, who is an example for the US military. Okay? He has that right, and I also have my right to interpret his actions and his behavior as a weasel. It's his right. Do whatever, but I have the right to put you against, yes, judge you, that's the word. Yeah, I'm going to judge you. I'm going to put you against what a military, in my humble assessment, is. And you do not match that. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.